Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Full Gear AEW prediction preview show. We're all here, so you know what that means. Hey! There we go.
Hey.
Beans, it's great to have you back. How's it going, man?
I'm good, thank you. How are you all?
I'm surprised you didn't go with hello, like you usually do.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. That's how long it's been.
Hello!
That one.
Yeah, that. Hey! Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's very windy here currently, but yeah, I'm doing all right for the most part. I could be better, but I could also be worse. That sort of thing.
Could always be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be a Man United fan. Oh,
Yeah.
That will first word out your mouth. Go on, let's get it over with.
You mean the
Well, you
season, or
Season, yeah.
Well, I do come sum it up in a few years if you want.
I think you'd probably take it. Ended it right now, wouldn't you?
You know, like I had the discussions at the time that I really wanted Poch, and I was really like
yeah,
unsure about Solskjaer, and then we got to the same scenario where, like, we were talking about getting Conte, and it was just kind of like that. I know that he's not really someone that you would put down as like Man United manager, but I still feel like we need someone that knows some different kind of strategy other than let's play the United way.
I think you should keep Solskjaer. I think he's the best manager you've
Well,
ever
I'm
had.
sure you
Ollie
bloody
in.
well do. Yeah.
Hashtag Ollie.
All right, we're gonna get David Moyes back for a second term.
You should get them all in. Get him, Van Gaal, Mourinho,
yeah.
Solskjaer. I'd like a dream team and see if they can manage something.
Oh my God.
I don't know what all the fuss is about. You're currently, your goal difference of 2 is enough to keep you ahead of Brighton, whose recent form is 4 draws and 1 loss. So I don't know. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Don't you ever say that no one can tell when you're being sarcastic.
Well, I don't know. I've used Reddit, and sarcasm tags are a thing. I never thought they'd be. I don't get it.
Defeats the point.
Some people have no sarcasm detection.
Not in writing.
But
No, it
when you
doesn't
say
really
something
work.
that's so obviously like not something that a normal person would say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, there are occasions
you would think like, come on.
But
people should know.
it
Yeah.
is 2021, so anything you say could possibly be a thing.
I thought you were arresting me then. I thought you were going to say it can be used against you.
Can be used against you in a court of law.
Yeah, these days, yeah, careful what you say, especially on the internet.
And especially in the UK.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow, what's happened?
I don't know, it's outdated now, but a year or so ago, there was something like 9 arrests a day for, tweets for like humor that's been taken the wrong way and reported, mostly on Twitter.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
yeah, we're taking that a bit too far, weren't we? Yeah.
The online
Sounds
harms.
like I'm going to need to be careful.
You do. You need to be very careful about what you say. Jokes are not funny anymore.
Nope.
Well, mine never were, so.
Yeah, nothing to worry about there.
Unless you happen to be watching Man United, because that's hilarious.
Got him
But that's
again.
not a joke.
Got him again.
Yeah.
Got him again.
I'm sorry, Bean.
Don't be.
Just do this another 5 times, and then we'll be okay.
Yeah, we deserve it.
Oh, add the 2-1 for my City as well, so it's 7 times. You conceded 7 goals from us in 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got to get from a United fan which one was worse, because I know ours was only 2, but I feel like we really dominated the game a lot more.
I think ours was worse.
No.
You hate us. We hate you. Yeah, fine.
No, I'm sorry. Like years, you can dominate a game as much as you want, but in a few years' time, when you see a score sheet and it's 2-0, it gets
That's
forgotten.
very true. They kind of it blends into all of the other wins that we've had over you.
Somehow that a list of 2-0 losses, it's not really saying much, is it?
No,
but then
it's true.
stick a
Like
5-0 loss in the middle of it all.
about 10 years on, we do still remember the 6-1.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. That is true.
oh well, never mind. Think of the old days, Beans. Remember when you used to win everything?
Hang on a minute,
Yeah.
were the Bills sponsored by the History Channel not long back?
I think we won the league about a year ago, maybe. Well,
Yeah, the only comeback we've got now is we can start dissing Steven Gerrard for not winning a league title.
he'll get one with Villa.
He'll get one before United will.
Anyway, we'll leave you alone for the
well,
breakfast
that's me
session.
suitably depressed.
Do you see that all of the Roy Keane ranting? They've split it up on YouTube into about 5 different videos, I guess, to get the views. But he was not happy after that City game.
Did you hear him last night? Oh my God, Maguire in the England game.
No,
Oh, about his celebration.
Yeah, he called him a disgrace and everything. It was great. Yeah.
I just find the commentating during the match is like he's silencing his doubters and whatever.
That's what they were trying to say.
For United. I thought, but that doesn't. Scoring a goal doesn't erase the criticism as a defender, right? Like,
Almost what Roy Keane was saying. Exactly.
oh, is it? Okay, good. Because he's supposed to be not conceding.
Yeah.
Scoring a goal doesn't mean, oh well, he's now a great defender. It means he was
The,
the tall guy in the box.
I can't remember the presenter's name, but he basically asked
I do find it funny that Roy Keane, can call someone a disgrace for putting his hands behind his ears to celebrating, when he openly admitted that he broke someone's leg on a football field on purpose.
Haaland, wasn't it? That was Haaland's dad.
Oh, was
It's
it?
a horror challenge. So bad, yeah.
Well, that's us stuffed for signing him, isn't it?
I hope so. We really need him.
Yeah, I think the exact quote was that they were talking about the celebration. They started showing it as he was talking, and he said, "That's embarrassing. He's been a disgrace the last few months for Man United." So, yeah.
I just think it got read so much into it. It was just like, really? Like, I didn't see it as that big a thing.
No.
Well, he shouldn't have done it. He was a bit of a
At the end of the day, he's under pressure, and he knows he's under pressure. And it was a moment of, I've scored, I've got finally some good news, like, kind of thing. Just, it was a release of emotion. Fair enough.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. And he didn't concede. It was a 5-0 win.
No, he's got the next United game to worry about that one.
What, against Watford?
Yeah.
Never know.
Their prolific scoring record.
Fear Watford.
Don't worry about Watford. I'm more worried about whether Maguire's going to put it in his own bleeding net.
Right, so should we get
All
to
right.
that?
Yeah, we've got Full Gear coming up in about an hour. So let's. Oh, is the kickoff going on now, or
I think it's happening right. There's a buy-in right now.
the buy-in? Yeah,
Oh.
happening right now.
Oh, wow. All right.
I'm not sure what the match is on that, but
I'll try to have that on the
I have that.
here.
Don't AEW's buy-ins don't really tend to start properly till about half an hour, don't they?
Yeah,
They
something
usually
like
show
that.
recap footage and then they go live and there's half hour.
Something like that.
They are streaming on YouTube now, but it hasn't actually started. It's just
Yeah.
the thing. So you can. I will link it to you in case you want it.
Thank you.
But there it is.
There we go.
Right, let's get straight into this prediction then.
You got it.
This buy-in has a women's tag on it with Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa teaming up against Jamie Hayter and Nyla Rose. That's a weird team.
Yeah, it seems like it came out of nowhere, or something off of Rampage, basically.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, so I presume is Nyla Rose not a heel anymore?
No, she is.
She is.
Oh, so has Shida gone heel now?
No.
No, they're on different
Oh.
teams. Sheeta's with Thunder Rosa, not Nyla Rose. There's a Rosa and a
sorry.
Rosa, and they're on different teams.
That's where
Yeah.
I'm getting confused. See what happens when you don't watch wrestling for a few months.
Yeah, unless you follow him really closely, I don't know if this would make much sense to you anyway. Jamie Hayter is hanging around with Britt Baker and Rebel, but she's now in a tag with a totally different partner, and I don't really know why.
Does she know why?
I hope so. Hikaru Shida has been feuding with Serena, and Serena's nowhere. So I think they just wanted another women's match, and they did it here.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah.
It's been kind of an issue where AEW just throws women's matches together with no rhyme or reason, and this is one of them.
Yep. This is definitely one of them.
Actually, Tony Khan kind of got a little snobbish when somebody asked him about the women's stuff. Because he went all like, well, actually, I sent women to the NWA program, and I don't get enough credit for that.
Oh yeah, I read that. Yeah, he got a bit pissy, didn't he? 'Cause
He did get a lot pissy, yeah.
Yeah, because no one basically said that you were paying for the AEW people to
I'm
be
sorry,
there.
you're never going to go down well when you make a statement at the beginning of, I don't get enough credit for that.
Yeah.
That is a heel line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really is. That's.
I
Yeah.
have the tweet here. Hold on. I can pull it up. Let me see here. Hold on one moment.
Yeah, I didn't really understand why you're making a big deal of that. I mean, if you want
It's like
credit
Solskjaer
for
saying, I don't get enough credit for bringing Ronaldo back to United.
Yeah, here we
Yeah.
When he achieves something, maybe you will.
go. Here, I'll just play it for you.
I'll give you that one.
Got him again. Got him again.
3 times.
Here we go.
Has he even played the last couple of games? Huh?
Have any
Don't know.
plans
You just-
Well,
to
are
consider
you talking
maybe
about
women's event?
Impact or?
Talking about just seeing him on the pitch. I think he came on for a cameo against us to try and take De Bruyne's knee out. The only time I noticed him.
I think he
Anyway,
was
what's
in
this?
Sandbag's pocket when he played this.
Here's the excerpt here.
Does AEW have any plans or hopes to contribute maybe an all women's event of their own sometime?
So I'm gonna cut off your question right there because I don't think I
So
get enough
rude.
credit for what I did for the NWA show, because a good number of the people who wrestled on the NWA show were wrestlers I sent and paid. And so I do think I contributed because the highest paid wrestlers on that show were actually the people I paid separately from what they already make in AEW to go wrestle on that show. And I don't think they did a very good job of telling people that, honestly. Even though it was in the deal we did, I wish they'd told more people that, because that was one of the points I made when we closed it. Was I think it would be nice if you told people that I'm paying the wrestlers coming, because it is a big contribution for me. Does that make sense?
Yes.
No.
No.
So I did pay the wrestlers for that show. So I was like, it's like
It makes
kind of
sense,
like
but
The only
how
thing
it's
that makes
relevant.
sense is you're an asshole.
Yeah.
pay for a dinner and no.
Remember a sale a couple of weeks ago when I think when I can't remember what the story was, but something came out about him when somebody said he's like a big kid in charge of a wrestling company.
Yeah.
Well,
he
he
is.
is.
It sounds like
A massive
yeah.
child.
Yeah.
I think we've been saying that the whole time. He's like a kid who has the wrestling figures and is like booking matches and stuff. Only he's doing it life size.
Yeah.
Is he Vince's son?
No.
No, God, no. I think Shane doing this would be a lot worse.
But yeah, there's the excerpt. You can check it out on Twitter. Yeah, that was super weird to hear him just be like, yeah, I want all the credit, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop you right there with your question. I'm gonna answer it in a totally different way and indirect.
But I don't even know if it's an indirect. That's a different. He's answering a different question.
Yeah.
Or just using it as a chance to get his thing in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, she was just asking about an all-women's event.
Yeah.
How are you going to do an
Talk
all-women's
about it.
event? I paid for women to work on a different event. Okay, but are you going to do an all-women's event, though?
Yeah. I know. I did not get credit for sending women to NWA. Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, like, that didn't really need to be said.
yeah.
But the question was...
To be fair, I think
he
he
didn't get credit. He's talking about a different subject every time someone asks him something.
that actually would be kind of funny.
did he not. I mean, did he not apologise after this or afterwards?
I'm sure he did.
Because I've read recently that he has come out and
Maybe.
Oh,
apologised.
so at least there's someone sensible around him going, you really shouldn't say
Yeah,
things like that.
shouldn't say things that way.
Oh, do you realise how much of a knob you just sounded?
Yeah. Anyway.
It was obviously really great in it. He's not usually that bad to that kind of thing.
No.
He's just
I
like
get
a
a
nice
bad
enough guy,
day.
but yeah, not good.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
don't
the
know.
answer's no, though. They're not doing an all-women's show.
Yeah, I guess not.
Unless he pays them.
Yeah, exactly. Or pays him for a different company.
Or if he does pay a different company, they have to say that he's paid them.
Yeah, how would you work that in? It's like on commentary for the NWA show. By the way, it's only Candace paying these ones for you. Just want to throw that out there. I want to give credit where it's due.
I'm going with Sheeta and Rosa.
You go.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about a match here. I have absolutely no idea what's been going on. Yeah, I'll just copy Smith on this one. Sorry, Smith.
No, that's fine. It's a who's who on this one. I can't really help. Sheeta's got a bum
go with
leg,
number
but
one.
I'm hoping Rosa can help her out. So we'll see.
Yeah, Sheena and Rosa for me too. Beans, you said the other ones, Jamie Hayter and Nyla Rose.
Yeah, why not? Let's go different.
All right.
And what about you, Chuck?
I think
Sorry.
it's that. Same as you, Hikaru and Nyla Rose.
Chance for Beans to take the lead.
No, I've just lost a point. I've just picked the heels to win on a buy-in.
Good point.
We've got some big matches on this show.
Yeah.
And I don't know what any of them are.
Yeah. Let's start out with Cody Rhodes and The Bastard Pack versus Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo. With no Zelina Vega to kind of bridge that.
Yeah.
To make that tag team make sense. Shame.
Do you not see the stream in Skype there, Beans?
Yeah, but I've not looked at it. I mean, I have, but I've not studied the sheet of matches. I've just...
I've even full screened it just now.
No, it's there.
It's definitely there.
Yeah, I can see you up in the quality. Thank you.
Anyway.
Rhodes and Pac, Black and Andrade.
God.
What's going on here?
I mean, Cody Rhodes can't fucking win again.
You think?
But he could, and he probably will, because he's like... Everybody wants him to turn heel, and he's like, no! I'm not gonna go heel. Heel's when somebody is completely despicable in wrestling. That's what I grew up on.
Pretty good impression.
Pretty good, don't
Yeah, I don't know why.
Sounds really proper, isn't it?
Thank you.
What does it look like from this?
Yeah, I just...
Yeah, Cody's it's a weird situation. It's like he says he doesn't want to go heel. Kind of like he's doing the Cena thing, like he's just refusing. It's not going to happen ever. And I don't know if it would work if he did turn. I don't know if they understand why people don't like him.
So is Pac not a heel?
No,
no. Yeah, he's the bastard.
I'm gonna say Black and Andrade.
Yeah, this was great because like, let me get this here.
Someone tweeted out, "Just turn, you bum."
Yeah. So he basically said something. He recited a Maya Angelou quote. Somebody replied, "Just turn heel, you bum. Make the fans happy." And then he's like, logic might be off by a hair. Pretty sure genuine bad guys are intended to make the fans angry. If you're not clamoring for it, if you're clamoring for it, that's not a heel. I beg to differ.
He's kind of right.
He's right, but like that doesn't fly in today's wrestling society. And then somebody responded to that tweet. It was like, "Thank you for ending race relation issues in America." He's like, "I sincerely wish that was the case. Pro-immigration speak and love for the circumstances my daughter was born under somehow equals weird MAGA America nonsense to weirdos on this app. Keep bitching online and I'll just keep loving life."
I think that's more what the problem is. Maybe way off, but it seems like it was after that promo he did in the Anthony Ogogo feud. That's when it all kicked off.
Yeah.
When he started saying that America was awesome, had troubles, but it was, still a great place and whatever. That seems to be when people got, I don't know, just fell out with it.
Yeah.
And since then, a lot of people are saying that the problem is that he's gone Hollywood. That's not the problem. I don't think anyone resents him for like the Go Big show and his reality show and all that. I haven't heard anyone saying anything bad about that. It's all the American stuff, the flag and the, all of that people aren't really into anymore.
Yeah. I hope.
That's how I see it anyway. I don't know.
I'm going with Black de Olio. Just off of those tweets alone. I'm probably wrong. I'm probably losing a point on that, but anyway, the hell with Cody Rhodes.
On that note, I'm picking Cody and the Bastard.
Great.
Welcome to the Losers Club, Smoot.
I'm just gonna put.
I generally don't know. I haven't been keeping up, so it's not really. Can't call it either way, so gotta pick someone.
Oops, sorry.
I don't think Cody or Malachi Black are losing. I think someone else is getting pinned here, so it's either Andrade or Pac.
Well, it's a tag team.
And are they going somewhere with this Malachi Black and Andrade thing? Is that going to be a team that lasts? And
No,
actually
I would say no, but it's AEW. You never know. They don't really. I mean, their storytelling's a little bit weak.
Well, they never really explained why Pac is helping out Cody. He just showed up one day.
It's because Cody's beefing with Malachi and Pac is beefing with Andrade.
So
So
they
why
just,
not just put them together?
just fits together, yeah. I'm gonna go with the Black Idolo again.
Alright.
I think you might be right.
I hope so.
I'm predicting the Pac takes the fall.
Beans.
I already said before, Black and
Oh, good.
Andrade.
I can do it, Will. Alright. Yeah. Will's the only one going for the bastards.
Yeah.
That should be a good tag team name, though. Someone should do that.
Just the bastards. Who else is a bastard though?
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
After reading those tweets, Cody Rhodes, yeah.
Remember back in Attitude Era when whenever Austin did something Healy and JR called him a bastard, and you'd be really shocked because someone said bastard on TV.
Yeah.
JR especially.
Yeah,
JR,
that's his
Yeah,
guy.
you never expect that from JR.
Where to
Okay.
next?
Where to next is CM Punk and I was going to say Kofi Kingston there. Eddie Kingston.
Kofi's older brother.
Tag
Oh
champions
my
once.
god, really?
Yeah,
Really?
and
Eddie
Kofi
Kingston?
They're brothers. You
No,
don't know?
I mean, Eddie Kingston and CM Punk are having a match on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I still don't get Eddie Kingston.
I say I haven't caught any AEW recently. I did see the promo from, I'm guessing it was the last Dynamite, which I thought was brilliant. Probably the best promo I've seen for a long time. Just because it was a bit real, and you know that's what you want in these kind of things.
Yeah.
They've been doing most of this feud on rampages.
Was it Rampage? Anyway, obviously, it would be
Well,
one of them.
probably. I think they've recapped it on Dynamite, but I've missed most of it, and I really need to try and check it out before I see these matches. Looks good. Very short. It's only a couple of weeks to put it all together, but these guys on promos are pretty great. Worth checking out if you haven't seen it. And I think Punk's doing it again. I don't think this is the time to give Punk his first loss.
Yeah, you-
Fucking Punk.
Yeah.
Kingston's been losing a lot lately, though.
Because he's not very good.
Wow.
Wow.
See, Punk could probably survive a loss though. I don't think it
Yeah,
would
'cause
really
he
hurt him too much.
Yeah, because he hasn't lost yet.
Yeah, it seems unnecessary though. Like, what would it be for?
Well, to elevate Coffee's brother. Or his name is.
Kofi's
God. Yeah, I'm going with Eddie
Yeah, I mean,
Kingston.
Yeah, go with Kingston as well. I don't see it.
I mean, the obvious choice was Punk, but I don't know, maybe they just...
You going as
Yeah,
well?
we'll go with Eddie.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah,
Beans.
that's possible. I think that they're more likely to keep Punk strong for a title match first, though.
True.
Uh,
Beans.
Yeah.
I said Punk straight away.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
And then let's go over to the pillars, two of the four pillars, Darby Allin and MJF. It's happening.
Is this just a straight up match, or is there any...
It's
Like,
just a match at the moment, yeah.
No stips on the line or anything like that. Nothing.
I'll go for Derby.
Yeah, same for me.
So Queens of Wilworth.
I will probably also say Derby as well. And,
Really?
yeah. Unofficially,
Unofficially.
saying Wardlow turns.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could happen. MJF has been more of a dick than usual to Wardlow. They've protected MJF so much.
Yeah. And this whole bout with like mind games and things like that, what would be the biggest mind game of them all? Darby somehow convincing Wardlow to backstab MJF. Boom, there you go.
It's true. That would take all of the attention off of Darby, though.
He has Sting, he doesn't need it.
Well, then it seems like you're costing the guy a win. The story is that MJF lost, and you're not really getting anyone over in the process.
It's
Wardlow, kinda.
It's AEW. The storytelling isn't that great, as we just mentioned.
What they do usually makes sense. Usually is
True.
forward thinking, at least.
Yeah.
So Darby lost to Punk last time around, so it does kind of make sense that he needs something. I can see where you're going, but I think MJF is the long-term focus. I think he's getting the title match soon.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
Derby.
No, MJF.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get. Well, we'll get to the title later on, but I have a strange feeling that between Hangman Page and the winner of the number one contender tournament thing, we could end up with a babyface champion very soon. Someone like MJF would be perfect to take that step up.
This is a very split card, I have to say.
Yeah, they are keeping us guessing. It's good.
Alright, where to next?
Alright, stipulation matches now. Falls Count Anywhere. We have a 6-man tag of Christian Cage and Jungle Boy Luchasaurus versus the Super Click, Adam Cole and the Young Bucks. Falls Count Anywhere.
I'll go with the Young Bucks. Their team.
The Super Clip.
Yeah, the Super Click.
Young Bucks and Co.
Yeah, I'll say the same because it'll be Adam Cole's first pay-per-view match, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It makes sense.
And there's more guys in the Super Clip than there are Jurassic Express and all that, so.
This Christian thing, that now they've got Punk and
It's Christian.
and Adam Cole. Yeah, exactly. This like huge signing, this Hall of Fame caliber signing they made, who was, you know, debuting and talking about getting title shots and all that. It's really falling kind of flat, isn't it?
Well, they didn't know they were going to get them other ones until afterwards.
Well, yeah, maybe right.
Kind of
Well,
oversold
now
you a
we've
bit
got
here,
this
Christian.
guy. It's Christian.
They should have hired Todd Grisham just to do that announcement again. Would be
Was it
great.
Todd Grisham? Not Josh Matthews?
No, it was on ECW. It was when Todd Grisham was.
That was back in the Todd Grisham days. Alright, that was quick. Let's move on to the street fight then. We have a Minneapolis street fight between the Inner Circle and the Men of the Year and American Top Team. So,
You just might as well spell Japanese to me then. What?
well, you know the Inner Circle.
Yes.
Yes, so they're still a thing. All 5 of them, they're still together. The Men of the Year are Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky, who you may
Right.
remember. Scorpio
Yeah.
Sky was in the anger management segment with Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Years ago, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God
He was
damn
Harold.
it.
wow.
That's
Yeah,
your
so
frame of reference.
you'll remember him from that, I'm sure.
May remember him from previous AEW actions, but never mind.
No, mostly the anger management thing. I think that's
Yeah, he grabbed the brass ring in that ladder match.
He did.
Oh.
That's true. The brass Sonic ring, which he actually called the brass Sonic ring once. Clearly was. And American Top Team, Dan Lambert. Have you seen Dan Lambert and his promos?
No, I don't even know who
you
Dan
missed out.
Lambert
He
is.
is excellent. He's-
Yeah, it's hard to miss him. He's a fat-faced dipshit.
Yeah. He's so good at being fat faced.
I was gonna say something I shouldn't then. I get in trouble these days on the internet for making jokes that aren't funny.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it sounds like you're describing Eddie Kingston, but
Oh,
there's that.
no!
Ah, that's
I
unacceptable.
was joking.
No!
You cancelled.
This man.
Canceled beans.
You cancelled.
I like Eddie Kingston. I don't know why you hate him.
I'm not saying I dislike him. I'm just saying I don't get him. I don't get the hype. That's all it is.
Okay.
Not my cup of tea. But I have nothing against him.
Sounds like you do.
Do.
He's big bone.
Dan Lambert is from
Big bone.
the world of MMA.
All right.
I don't know exactly what he is, but he was an MMA guy, and he showed up in AEW a while back, and said that wrestling used to be great, and now it's kind of lame, and there's too many guys doing flips and worrying about, social media stuff instead of being real men, like the old school complaints. that,
Oh, I like the
Undertaker
sound of him.
Right, exactly. But he is so obnoxious. He's so good at it. Dare
Is
I
he a
say
good
he's
technical wrestler?
well, no, he's like an old man. He's a manager.
Yeah. He took a
Oh.
he took a spear from
Right.
Bobby Lashley once. On Impact.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is he any relation to Paul Lambert, former Ipswich manager?
Yeah, they're
Really
brothers.
crossed my mind.
Dan Lambert goes
That's
off on
what we did the
professional
same
wrestling
thing
on
in Impact,
Impact in
Oh, is that
2017.
Lambert? I know who he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have seen him. Yeah, he is very dislikable.
I
Yeah,
thought you were gonna say, "Oh yeah, he is a fat-faced dipshit." That's what Jericho billed him as.
Is this when he got speared by
I believe so. Yeah. Lashley's had enough of Dan Lambert. Hard to believe this was actually like 4 years ago, man. This was after I stopped watching Impact, sadly.
This was the Green era Impact.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Anthem Wrestling. Shortly after they got rid of the owl.
Wasn't Jeff Jarrett in charge at this point?
Maybe, I don't know. There was the spirit of whoever that was.
Spear to that guy.
Yeah. And he grabs
Whoa,
Dan.
now
Oh!
he's throwing Lambert in.
And Moose kicks him.
Kick by Moose.
Oh, crikey, for all the talking he does about wrestling looking terrible and fake these days, he's not helping the man.
Moose sets up the table.
Oh, well, that's not the right corner to set a table in.
No.
Well, I mean, it was Moose, so.
Is there a right corner to set a table?
Yeah,
up in
you
a
wanna
ring?
Like
set up-
left and right corners in this wacky ring. You do it sideways, surely.
Yeah, you gotta go for either this corner or this corner over there.
I would go side to side.
I was just going to say, you just pick the two corners opposite of what Chuck would pick.
Yeah, I mean,
No, but
well,
if it was a normal square ring, that's exactly right. You do it at that far end so you can see it.
so the TV angle has a better look at it.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway. And there's this guy in a fucking neck brace here. I don't know who that is.
Is that Colin Delaney?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Delaney.
I thought that was Apollo Crews.
Anyway.
So it's Apollo Crews.
Anyway, that's TNA flashback.
That's Dan Lambert's brush with pro wrestling.
So he's shown up in AEW and he's brought some actual MMA guys with him. So there's a whole bunch of them that are hanging around, including Paige Van Zandt, taking lots of selfies.
Yeah.
And it's ended up with the Inner Circle being able to name the American top team guys who they get to fight in this match. So it's Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky, we know that. And then they chose Junior Dos Santos, former UFC heavyweight champion.
Yeah, I know him.
You know him. Andrei Arlovsky, who's a name you probably heard. And they chose Dan Lambert. So, like,
Wow.
he was even great at doing that.
Junior Dos Santos, was heavyweight champion of the world, never thought he was going to be in the wrestling match with Dan Lambert.
Jake Hager did him so wrong by calling him Popeye. So like, oh wow, he really does look like Popeye.
Oh man, that's brutal. I would definitely not call that man Popeye.
No.
They actually don't.
Oh, come on, somebody's got it. I mean, he really does look like it. Stick a hat and pipe in him. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh,
No one's on the side by side. This it's weird.
Yeah, nobody did it side by side. I can do one.
Yeah.
Not
So they've got
Popeyes.
Popeyes chicken.
They do.
You're doing your own side.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go for America's Top Team on this one, but it's Inner Circle. It's Inner Circle. They're the ones that picked the stipulation. It is a street fight. You think Paige
It's a
might
street fight.
get involved here and possibly get walloped in some capacity, even though Tony Khan's like against dudes hitting women, even in intergender matches and all that?
Well, it's no DQ, and there's a whole bunch of other top team guys hanging around, so they could just get involved and steal the win. See, I was thinking Dan Lambert's in there to get pinned, but it could also be good heat for him to pin Jericho, if this is going to carry on.
That's true.
What if Tony Khan's paying for the women? Is he still in the situation?
Can I just say that he just does not deserve enough credit?
Right, we need to put him over. I really hope that JR and Tony really put over how much he pays these women here on the show.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know
God.
about you guys, but I really do credit his wallet.
He has a hell of a wallet.
Jesus Christ. I feel like it's got to be Inner Circle, unfortunately. Because, like, they're just lingering around. I want it to be America's Top Team. Or Men of the Year, rather. I really do. But with the way Jericho's involved with the company and such, it's hard for me to pick against him. Logically. Well, not logically, but... in the scope
I'm
of
going to go
AEW,
with Lambert getting the pin.
Getting the pin. I mean, he had the Walls of Jericho on Jericho, which he called a Boston Crab on Dynamite. Which I'll pull up. I do have a picture of it. But yeah.
I'll go in a sec.
Sorry, what'd you say? Who are you going for? Will?
Inner Circle.
Inner Circle. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Top brainbuster there.
Oh yeah, from Pac. Yeah. That only got a 2 count.
Holy cow!
That only got a 2 count.
No,
See,
of course
Dan
it
Lambert's
is.
right.
It's AEW.
They're stupid these days.
That really annoys me. That
That's not-
should put him out for.
Right, it's gonna say that's
Goddamn
not even a finisher. That's like he doesn't come back for a month.
Let's see here.
That should be like a Randy Orton punt, like it. Oh no, he's not going there, kind of thing. You
Even
do
that's
that on
not
someone,
what it
you.
used to be.
That's what I mean, but it's like, yeah, just annoying.
It's called the busted.
The real Rocky Johnson. Who you got, Chucks?
See, he got the upper hand on the go home
Yeah.
show. That usually means the other guys go over on the pay-per-view.
This is true.
But that is WWE booking, not AEW. I'm going to assume they're in for the long term and top team's winning to get the heat. And Lambert might even get the pin here.
So,
And then we'll go on to-
so you're with Beans.
I'm with Beans on this one, yeah.
Wow.
I'm not confident in that.
Lambert gets the pin. Wow. Yeah, ooh. I mean, it's also a street fight, so anything goes.
Anything goes in a street fight.
Except for pins on the outside, so.
And it's not just any old street fight, it's a Minneapolis street fight.
Right. Which,
So, you know, whatever that means.
yeah, which means, well. I don't want to bring politics into this.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah. Moving
I
on.
don't know what you're talking about, so I feel like I should ask more questions.
I'll tell you after the show.
Fair enough.
Sounds like you should get thrown off the internet and arrested.
Cancel smooth.
Wrong thing. Good
somebody
TV.
should be, it's not me. So you're partially right there.
You leave Eddie Kingston alone, alright?
No, oh my god! Got him again. Zinged him. I don't know what you have against Eddie Kingston, man.
The eyebrows, isn't it? His eyebrows.
His eyebrows are a bit strange.
Is it the fact that he doesn't recognise his brother, Kofi?
Oh my god.
It's because Eddie's destroying his Jamaican roots.
That what it is, yeah.
Jamaican me
Kofi
crazy.
did too.
But Kofi started it, yeah.
Alright, let's go to the finals of the number one contenders tournament. Daniel Bryan Danielson. He's taking on John Moxley's replacement, Miro.
Hell of a replacement, let me tell you.
It is a hell of a replacement. And it's going to be a hell of a match, I'm sure.
Sounds like a WWE match to me.
It does, but you know it's going to be better than it would have been 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Depends if they kick out of 2 of everything.
I...
Someone... I'm just reading the subtitles here. You have no choice but to join us. This,
You don't?
It's Google's closed captioning. So.
yeah.
Well, that's not like it's
Tony Schiavone.
Tony Schiavone,
I hate the... Oh, man. I was gonna say, I hate to say that it's probably gonna be like the former WWE guy, Daniel Bryan Danielson, but Miro's also a former.
Yeah, they both are.
God, and it probably also would have been Moxley as well. You can make that same statement.
I think actually
gotta be
the three
better
of
than
them have
Bryan.
done really well to kind of reinvent themselves.
Yeah,
Miro is like the best Rusev could ever have been.
right.
Like, he's the best Rusev. And Bryan Danielson is the best Daniel Bryan that he ever could have been.
I don't
He's just
know.
a different guy.
I'm kind of with you on that, but then at the same time, I mean, obviously Miro's done a great job of repackages themselves, like you say, but I don't know. There's still part of me that looks at Daniel Bryan and say I'm still using that name.
Yeah.
You still look at him and think, that's the WWE guy.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
is.
that's silly in itself because he was never the WWE guy, was he? He was around for years before that, but he just became the WWE guy, didn't he?
Yeah, and he was always like just the wrestler guy. There was no gimmick
Yeah.
he could scrap. So all he could really do was stop doing the yes pointing and wear a plain white t-shirt. That's pretty much, and shave his head a little bit. He looks and acts about as different as he can, which isn't very. But it's fine. He's still Bryan Danielson. He's still awesome.
Oh yeah.
And it's the reinvention, I guess, is that he's having great matches every week now instead of whatever the hell he was doing before, just kind of hanging around.
True, very true. I'm going with Danielson.
Yeah,
Even his proper name, see that?
it won't last.
No.
It's a 50-50 thing. I think I'll just keep calling him Brian.
Yeah.
Just Brian.
Well, they did that in WWE, didn't they? Because obviously that's his first name. That people used to call him Brian anyway.
What do you got, Chucks?
I think that would be the right move, I think. Brian.
Okay. And Beans.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson. DB. BD.
What about you, Smooth?
Yeah, Danielson for sure.
Danielson too?
Yeah, I already had it written in there.
Oh, I can't see it anymore. You've got the
Oh, right, sorry.
the buy-in stream there.
Sorry.
The Acclaimed are trying to recruit Dante Martin.
A lot of filler. There's also Team Taz up in the grandstand.
Yeah.
Where to next? Sorry.
Where to next? Right, we've got the title matches. The 10-match show and only 3 title matches. That's how they roll.
They roll.
Tag. Let's go to the tags, which is the Lucha Brothers versus FTR. This will be good. That's my prediction.
Bleacher Brothers for me.
This will be at least 3 stars.
Yeah, last I seen of these was the cage match at the last pay-per-view, whenever that was. What double or nothing?
I think so.
All out, isn't it?
Yeah.
All out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that was probably one of the best tag matches I've seen. Yeah, I don't think FTR are winning this. I think Lucha Brothers are hanging on
Yeah.
a bit longer.
I'm gonna go Lucha Bros despite the FTR's new swanky music.
Yeah, me too. Lucha Bros. That was an easy one. The women's title, Ty Conti is getting the shot against Britt Baker.
Yeah.
I've never heard of her.
Ty Conti, she's kind of associated with the Dark Order a little bit. She's friends with Anna Jay, who was in the Dark Order. She used to be in NXT for a while as Tainara Conti. No?
Oh,
Okay.
is she from Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seem to remember someone on the. I don't know if it was the. Was it the Mae Young tournament? Was she in that at the beginning?
I think so, yeah.
I seem to remember him making a deal out of someone who was Brazilian, and Conti rings a bell.
2018
linked in
May,
with-
she was,
Yeah.
Oh, and the first one, 2017 as well. Yeah, you're right. She lost to Lacey Evans in the first round.
I haven't seen her in a while.
No. She's pregnant at the moment.
I'm surprised she, didn't get released. Just the way,
Oh, that would be brutal. Imagine the backlash to that.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't mean they wouldn't do it.
It's true.
Oh, say you have a second child? Okay, get out. Goodbye. They would totally do that. And
Well, Ric Flair's as well, so that's just unacceptable.
yeah.
Well, close. Yeah.
And they would revoke the corn dog sponsorship. Anyway.
Is anyone not done with Britt Baker here?
Yeah, I was about to say.
None of this.
No, Britt Baker's retained.
Britt Baker, because Tony Khan doesn't get enough credit for how bad the women's division currently is.
Is he
But he
playing?
does have good teeth.
Teeth.
Oh, one second, hold on, wait a minute,
I'm assuming he's paying Britt Baker for this match.
I gotta... God.
Alright, so that leaves us just with the main event. AEW World Championship. Finally, it's happening. Kenny Omega versus the Hangman, as JR says. Hangman Adam Page. Finally getting the shot. And he finally believes in himself. After all this time.
It's currently booked. There we go. That's better. Hold on. I'll catch up here.
Catch up.
Yeah, that's a bit of. Obviously, I didn't know that was going to be the main event, but it was one of those where I think everyone thought that Hangman was going to win
It's gonna happen
at
sooner or later.
the beginning when Jericho won it.
Oh yeah.
So I kind of always feel that they kind of promised him that obviously he'll have a big title win and reign at some point fairly soon, but I don't know if now's the point to take it off Kenny still.
Yeah, there's a lot of discourse about whether or not Kenny holds on to it. Because there's talks about possibly Oneida from New Japan Pro Wrestling coming over and doing stuff for AEW.
I mean, has he still got all the belts from everywhere, or is he?
No. He lost the TNA one. So both of the TNA ones were the same thing, apparently. So that's just one belt now. He lost that to
Right.
Christian, and then Christian lost it straight away.
Well, who's got that now?
Josh something?
Back in
Alexander,
TNA.
is it? Josh something? Yeah, it's back in TNA now.
Right. Okay, so that's off the cards.
Did I
what
read
was the
that
other one?
they'd actually ended the working relationship, whatever they have with TNA?
Ah, well that's a shame.
I think so.
That was kind of the reason why he lost the title.
And also why Don Callis is, I think, no longer in charge of Impact now. But yet he's still able to show up on
Oh, it's
Dynamite.
Moose. So, I think Christian lost it to Josh Alexander, who then must have lost it to Moose. That's him again.
Yeah.
And you
great.
laugh that I called him Josh something. They actually have a guy on the roster in Impact called Jake something.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of snickering. I was like, ah.
It's not that guy.
So is he just the AEW champion now? Is that all he's got?
Yeah.
Is he the AAA as well? Or... let's see what he's got right now. Championships and accomplishments. He is one-time current AEW. Yeah, he's AAA Mega Champion.
The hell does that mean?
He's a
I know,
mega
it sounds
champion.
cool. He's a Mega
He's
Champion.
a mega champion.
That sounds like they've been watching too much WWE with Universal.
AAA had to recently call off like some show because of a drug cartel threatening to spill innocent blood. I think was the wording that I heard.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, wow. Now those are heels.
Will, you just started going back to live events?
Yeah, let's cancel that trip to the next AAA event, shall we?
Jesus, that is insane.
I am probably gonna be wrong here,
Oh,
but I think
you're going with it anyway.
I'm going with it anyway. I mean, there's only 4 pay-per-views a year. You got to take some big risks from time to time. I think Kenny Omega's retaining.
Wow. Okay.
One belt Kenny.
Yeah. I'm in 2 minds about this, I'm honest with you. But yeah, let's go Kenny.
I thought this was going to be a real obvious one. There it is.
I think it's cruel to make Adam Cole lose again.
Adam Cole?
Not Adam Cole. Yeah, you know
Adam
what I mean.
Copeland.
Yeah, him as well.
What?
Christian.
Adam Bomb.
Yeah.
Adam Page.
Yeah.
Scrap Daddy.
Adam Pierce.
I nearly said no, Ethan Page.
Wow.
Jeez Louise.
Paige can't come back, she's got a shot neck.
I think they're probably going to be...
I'm going with whoever's opposite Kenny Omega, I think.
The challenger.
Just to make sure I don't, you know.
And so Adam Page took a little bit of time off because he gave birth not long ago. Yeah, I know. Anything else these days. So he took a few weeks
What's he worried
off.
about a championship for?
Yeah, because, you know, he wants to bring it all together, you know? Totally.
Becky
win
did
it
it.
all. Yeah, Becky did it, exactly. He took a few weeks off, and then when he came back, suddenly he found all of his self-confidence again. Like, the gimmick was, for the last couple of years, that he had a big drinking problem, everything was falling apart, and he didn't really believe that he could do it.
Right.
What's that?
Sorry, I just crinkled the bottle.
I was just about to ask, he's still an alcoholic?
He still has a drink. I don't know if he's got a problem.
Okay.
But he has been seen drinking. But he's come back, and suddenly he's got all this self-belief, and like he's got the title match, and it seems to be set up for him to win. If he was still the old character, I think a loss would be okay. They could set up the bounce back. But if he loses now, there's not really any development that could get him in a better position than he's already in.
And I seem to remember thinking the same thing when he had that first match with Jericho when they were, you know, doing the inaugural champion, because it was all about, you know, this is my big thing, and they kind of made it sound like there's nothing left for him if he doesn't win it, kind of thing, and then they made him lose. So I just feel like you can't surely do that to him again.
Well, as well, I don't think, surely they can't carry on with that drinking storyline, given recent events.
Oh yeah, with John Moxley, yeah.
The bit in poor taste that they do.
Well, if he's drinking Sambuca, that's definitely important.
Who are you picking?
What's wrong with Sambu?
It tastes like aniseed. It's disgusting.
Great.
Adam Page is winning. I think they could have him lose. Like, so that first loss against Jericho was like the start of the downward slope, and then the start of the kind of the bounce back story. So he hits rock bottom and then he comes back from it. And if he had the second title shot before he was fully back, it could be kind of cool. Like he's not quite ready for it, and this proves that he's still got something to do. But he seems like he's feeling good now. So time for that's over. I think he's got on. This is the time.
My logic is you have the World Championship Eliminator, so whoever wins that is going to be facing the champion, and I feel Kenny Omega versus Daniel Bryan Danielson is going to be a much more of a draw than Daniel Bryan Danielson and Hangman Adam Page. Nothing against Adam Page, it's just I fucking hate saying this, but it's just not his time right now, unfortunately.
You are right. They did the draw. They did the time limit draw, and they have to go back to it at some point. So you're right. That match is a good one to set up. But where does that leave Adam Page? He's gone through his recovery. He's feeling good, and then he loses. He
relapses
against his old rival. He relapses, and they just go straight back to it.
Yeah.
I mean, they could do worse. It seems like going backwards.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Dark Order tries to help, but ends up costing him the shot.
Yeah.
I think Daniel Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega is just where it's at right now, I feel. Yeah, by the way, the buy-in match is in progress right here, so we probably
we will get
should be wrapping up here shortly.
Before we do, on that subject, we mentioned Jon Moxley, and we've now got Beans back. So I want to see if he has the same opinion that like half of Twitter does for some reason.
Oh yeah.
What? Beans, what is your opinion on Jon Moxley going to rehab?
My opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
I'm glad that he's getting help.
Okay.
Ah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Isn't that a sensible... that, you would think.
I presume that's not what everyone else has said.
A lot of people have. But there's a vocal, I don't know, section of the fan base.
Yeah, idiots.
Who thinks that, like... who are basically idiots. Who think that he brought all of these problems on himself, and that means he doesn't deserve any support or something.
Yeah.
Why did he bring all these problems up himself?
Because he's an alcoholic. He chose to drink at some point, and that means he deserves no sympathy.
If you're going to go with that argument, then I hope that these are very cold people that don't support anyone that ever has any problems, because we kind of all get ourselves into the middle of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and surely whether he made the mistakes or not, whether he was right or wrong, or, you know, he could be the worst guy in the world, going to rehab is the right move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing the right thing.
How can you not?
Recognise the problem, and he's trying to rectify it.
Exactly. So, yeah, I don't really understand the argument, but apparently that is what people are saying. So,
there you go, Beans. Can you see the card now?
I've been able to see it all along. I've just, I've not studied it.
Okay.
Did I really predict the Lu Cha Bros in three words like that?
You said Lu Cha Bros, yeah.
Oh, did I? Like Lu Cha.
Yeah,
Lu Cha.
I like that, yeah.
Cool, alright, yeah, fair enough.
Anyway.
Just having a look through mine just to make sure you've not, put some strange comment in there that I may have said.
I mean, you said the challenger because you couldn't think of Adam Page's name.
That's fine.
Okay. You also said Lambert
Can't wait for the challenger to debut tonight.
Just wait. Adam Page is going to be unable to make it to the show, and he'll be replaced by a different challenger.
Oh no!
I can guarantee it. This just means insider information.
Yeah, watch that happen.
It's a sneaky way to secure a point.
Yeah, that could happen. Alrighty.
There we go. What can I say?
that is going to be our full
On
gear
that
show.
note, actually, before we go, do you think there's going to be any surprises? That we're going to see any released
Can't sign
talent?
anyone else, can they?
Oh, somebody in the chat
That's
came
it,
in.
right?
Someone
John
in the
Cena's
chat has
gonna
given
turn up.
us some shit earlier.
Yeah, and we didn't even mention Wyndham or Bray Wyatt or anything like that until just now.
Someone's just tuned in to our show and said, "Stop asking when Wyndham is going to debut."
Yeah, stop asking, please. Pack it in.
Shut up.
He's the challenger. I've already just mentioned
Yeah,
him.
right.
Yeah, do you think we're going to see any released talent make their debuts tonight?
To be honest, I think if Smoot keeps predicting John Cena the way that AEW is going, I think he's going to get some.
God, it would have been great.
Bray Wyatt would be the obvious one, wouldn't he? But
Well,
Hey, Sheeta just pinned Nyla Rose.
hey, look at that.
Oh,
1,
you're right.
2, 3. There it is, right there.
That's me already lost a point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're already.
I don't remember
Yeah.
what I picked.
Come on, challenger.
I don't remember what I picked. Who did I pick on that one?
You picked
Yeah, you
the
picked
faces.
the winners.
Yeah.
I said at the time, I realised it was a lost point saying picking heels on a bloody fine.
What about Braun Strowman?
What about him?
Think you might show his face?
No.
Yeah, he's going to interfere in the main event, and you'll just every time he clotheslines someone, there's going to be a train noise.
There it is.
Uh,
It's official. First point of the night, right there.
Hey, look at that live point.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're
No,
gonna
I
get
don't
out of
see
here.
Strowman. He seems like a bad fit for AEW.
Yeah. Like the only one he could probably beef with is Billy Gunn, Battle of the Giants, and maybe Paul White.
Doing that again.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get out. Enjoy the show, everybody. We'll see you next week. We'll break it all down, and yeah, have a great one. Enjoy the show. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.